Well, look at that. We are live. Holy cow. That was an ordeal. A little bit of a StreamYard problem. The first day I had some StreamYard issues. That's it. Where's my receipt? No, it's fine. Anyway, here we are on the show. A little tardy, about a minute late, but with the weather out there, I'm just glad it's only a minute that we're late. You're tuned to the Jack Henke Show on CPL Radio. I guess this is the pre-show since Jack is not here yet. Looks like AJ's hanging out there. Wave if you can hear me, AJ. All right, I'll take that as a yes. Fantastic. I'm just going to throw Jack right in. There, you're thrown in. I threw you into the deep end of the pool.
I forwarded the link onto the agent, too, so he has it, although I think he's there with the boss today.
Oh.
How are you doing?
It's wet.
Yeah, it's wet, all right.
It's wet. Holy cow.
It's soggy, even.
It's interesting because the rain is so cold that it's not exactly melting things very fast. And so Saukville is it's flooding big right now. Holy cow.
It's ice and slush and wet and puddles. Puddles are huge.
Yeah, they're not. Well, that's the problem. And they're not going down the drains there on the sides of the streets. So be careful out there. You will hydroplane.
Is school on? Do you get to get everybody safely where they need to go?
Yeah. Oh yeah, school was fine. Yeah, we were dialed in this morning. Mallory was coming off a weekend in Illinois. So
I saw the Rudy.
Yes.
My
pants.
Keep your pants on. God, please.
Hey, I follow
that picture.
I'll dig it up.
All right. I sent you a video, too, that we should play for AJ. It'll be funny.
All right. Well, in my business, you never neglect funny.
Hey, what are you doing? You're at the library?
Yep.
What the hell?
Well, so Friday we had a podcast with like 9 people on it, and so the important gear that I have to actually make the show at home on Monday was not at home. It was here. So I barreled in here, broke 19 traffic laws, and said I'm going to drive like Jack this morning.
Excellent. See, it works.
Yeah, well, the good news is they're not going to prosecute.
Excellent.
Here's some theme song here. Let's do that first.
Right, cool.
Out of the way.
Here's Jack. Here's Jack. Here's Jack. Here's Jack. Here's Jack.
Hey.
Yeah.
Oh, you were muted or something for a second there.
Oh, no, that's normal. Oh. Hey, I got all kinds of technical business to do, so talk to everybody about our friends.
Okay. Hey, well, I'll wait for this for you, but Mr. Bob's, please, for Mr. Bob's Under the Bridge, please know that winter is not over yet.
Nope.
We're working towards warmer days ahead. However, we are frequently in need of several items to get us through these last few chilly weeks.
I'm thinking a raincoat would be nice today.
Oh, my God. Isn't that something? Items that are especially in need of right now include men's winter and spring jackets. There you go for something like today. Men's jeans, women's jeans, men's belts, and backpacks. For more information, please check out the website at mrbobsunderthebridge.org/donate. Again, that's a long one. mrbobsunderthebridge.org. Thank you for everything. And the Java House, man, it was worth the soggy drive to get there. Man, the Italian roast is glorious.
Don't rub it in. Don't rub it in, okay? I wasn't getting out of my car. I needed a drive-through today.
Where was I? I was at a grocery. Do you say grocery or grocery?
I'm from Trivers, so it's grocery.
You're like, yeah. You're like maybe
it's not correct.
maybe Margot's from Trivers, and I didn't know that.
She's a grocer too.
She insists on grocer. And I say, point out the SH in there to me, please, or even the CH, something, because it would be grocery. But regardless, I was at the grocery store and going through line, and I saw these bright yellow Pepsi can.
Oh no, not the Peep Pepsi.
The Peepsies are here.
You mean this right here,
Yes,
Jack?
exactly.
Or you could wash these down with it too if you wanted to.
Man, oh man!
Yuck.
All right, what? Put up the Oreo thing again. What did it say?
Marshmallow Peep flavored crime.
Ugh.
Limited edition, thank God. However, let me just give you the review of a new Oreo I tried this weekend. Oh, it kicked arse. It was so good. It was
known for your taste. What do you?
This was actually you might not like it. You're not a peanut butter guy as much. It is they called it chocolate peanut butter pie Oreos.
Ooh.
The cookies were like graham crackers, sort of a graham cracker type substance, and then there was chocolate and peanut butter cream inside.
Ooh,
the box is gone.
You ate the box? You ate the box?
Yes, I may have. If I cough up a wrapper later today,
Dr. Ben would be happy because you got a little, you got some roughage in there.
Yeah, absolutely.
The box.
Fibrous.
Fiber, yes. The Java House today, a day like today is perfect. It's a great tea day. I'm not usually a hot tea guy sometimes, but this is the kind of day with the rain. Or
chai tea day,
Ugh.
Oh, you don't like the chai?
Well, chai's sweet, isn't it? I've tried.
No, it's spice. It's spice. It's got kind of a cinnamon spice type of thing going on.
No, you know what kind of a day it is? Golden Moon Milk Day there.
Well, every day. I know. We got to live. People like us on the back nine. We got to live.
And today is Morgan's last day at Job House, which is
which one's Morgan? I don't know. I don't know names.
Kind of a funny. She's always got that knowing look on her face, like
that's everybody around you, Jack.
Yes. Like I know you're full of shit.
Once again, Jack. I mean, you just described 99% of the. You bring that out in people.
It's a gift.
Indeed.
I can get past their facade of being pleasant and nice.
Well, that's good. What bracket does Morgan usually work? What time of the day?
She is in on Friday mornings. She used to be on a lot more Friday mornings with Teresa, the Marvelista barista.
Okay.
But today, she said today's her last day, and she must be in later this afternoon because she was not there. It was Julia and Max this morning.
Very good. Yeah.
Doing a hell of a job. Blackie got to go to the Job House with me today. He was very happy.
He must have that wet dog smell now.
He loves Job House. He loves it, and he hates thunder. So that's why I said, "All right, come on."
Might be coming. Yeah, they said a little bit.
We've had thunder and lightning down here.
No, really, no. I didn't hear anything in Stockville, but we're too busy listening to the floorboards.
You're too busy. You got Oreos. You're crunching the Oreos, the last one before the kids can get their hands on it.
I kept that box in my room.
But it would be a great day for some blueberry maple pancake coffee, don't you think?
I'm getting down there for that today. This McDonald's stuff is just depressing me by the minute.
And today is, I'm just going to jump right to it. It's National Big Breakfast Day.
What?
Yes.
Damn it. And a bowl of cereal. That's pathetic.
You are pathetic. What cereal? Do you eat cereal?
I do.
If Dr. Ben did that, he'd reach right through that microphone and grab you by the throat and say,
He's got like 90 reasons to reach right through and grab you by the throat.
What cereal do you eat?
This morning was an off-brand Frosted Wheats.
Oh, like Frosted Flake kind of thing?
No, like the wheat, the wheat cubes. They're like shredded wheat.
Oh,
it's like shredded wheat.
Okay.
Not too bad for it.
You know what would go good with that?
Yes, pancakes and sausage, and it's a big breakfast day. Everything, I want it all.
All right. There's no specific boundaries. What would be your big breakfast? If you were going to have an ultimate big breakfast, what would it be?
Oh, well, you got to drive me to, first you got to get in a DeLorean and take me back to 1980. I got to get Doc Brown involved. Marty, let's go to the Lighthouse Inn in Two Rivers in 1980. They had
the Lighthouse Inn still open?
They're still open, yeah. But I don't know if they have the kind of spread they used to have in the 80s. They had a brunch that was lethal.
Really?
Oh, God.
I'm not a brunch guy.
Well, I'm a brunch guy because it's a big breakfast, and basically it was breakfast at the right time of the day, like 10 or 11 when I'm rolling off the rack, so it's good.
So you can have one plate What are you going to put on it?
Oh, we're going to put pancakes on there. We're going to put sausage over the side. We're going to put a couple strips of bacon on the other side. We're going to see to it that we get. They got biscuits over there? Yes, give me one of those biscuits if you would please. All of it.
There's not a time limit here. You can
No, I want it all. No, there is. I have to go back for seconds. It's brunch.
you surprised me. What about eggs?
Sure. Yep. Oh yeah. Throw the scrambled. Oh, fried too. Sure. I'll take. Oh, you have an omelet here. Fantastic. I'll take the omelet. Absolutely.
Hold down, freakazoid, for God's sakes. Now, I've noticed that you didn't mention any fruit, any fresh fruit.
What? Oh, sure. What way to ruin a good breakfast? Get that crap out of here. I'll take some oranges. If you got some oranges, I'll take an orange and I'll peel an orange.
Oh, I got some great oranges.
Oh, do you?
It's a good orange season.
Did you get like the clementines or something?
They're called Caras.
Oh, I don't know them.
They're like blood orange kind of stuff.
Oh, I love blood orange. I just got some blood orange Spindrift, the sparkling water stuff. It's outstanding. Good. Gotta love the blood orange.
All right, so
keep it coming. I'm on a roll.
Evidently,
don't stop me now.
You don't need coffee. God. All right, so that's your plate, huh?
That's 2 tons of plate.
Grits
again.
Grits? No grits?
I've never actually tried grits.
I never have either.
They look, I mean, if we go by, if we're judging a book by its cover, I'll pass.
That's all we do.
It's a brain on a plate, Jack. It's a brain.
A librarian should always judge books by their covers.
Oh, absolutely.
Because it's also National Strawberry Day.
I like strawberries. You can throw a few of those on my plate if you want, if you have to. If you have to ruin my breakfast with some fruit.
I got 2 things for you. They're not like any other fruit. You know, they're like an underrated source of fiber and vitamins. Blueberry, I love blueberries, but they get all the attention. Everybody's like, oh, blueberry. Oh, I gotta have blueberry.
Is that what they do?
Yeah.
I wasn't sure.
Blueberry.
I've been in those conversations before, but go ahead.
It's my version of your breakfast. It was like your breakfast auctioneer. Yes. Auctioneer mode.
I'll take it. So 23. 25 pancakes. I'll take 25 pancakes. How about 30 pancakes? Yes, 30
that's
pancakes.
it.
I'll take it.
Strawberry is not technically considered a berry.
If you say it's a vegetable, I'll be really pissed off.
No, the seeds are on the outside. Did you know that there's around 200 seeds on the outside of every strawberry?
Per berry. Holy crap.
It's the only fruit with external seeds, giving it its own special category. Just like you. It has its own special category. You're the only bulldog like you.
Yes.
They're great for your love life, too.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Do tell.
High magnesium, potassium, and folate found in strawberries mean they encourage a healthy libido. And
maybe libido in some countries.
Makes it romantic fruit and aphrodisiac for many.
So no wonder on Valentine's Day they're always asking you to give your sweetheart a chocolate dipped strawberry because that might lead to boudoir activity.
A
little boudoir gymnastics.
Like you've been saving up all this shtick. You didn't get to use
it's been a long weekend. Finally let me out.
All right, we got AJ. We got a big sports. Yesterday was a big sports day. It was almost a fantastic sports day for Wisconsin basketball. It was still pretty damn good. So we got AJ and the Agent, and
we got AJ and the Agent, which is a sitcom from the from the 80s.
AJ and Agent.
Fred Silverman and Aaron Spelling present AJ and the Agent.
Aaron Spelling again, another Aaron Spelling reference.
You open the floodgates and let in the sports department.
What's that?
Should we open the floodgates and let in the sports
department?
Let
them in because we got the hockey chicks coming in at 8:35. Hey, 2 bikinis.
Doug, you look like you're a political prisoner over there. You got like half a camera.
I have no idea what's going on with my camera.
Oh, okay. That's fine.
Where we go. I think we're
Hey, much better. Wait a minute. Guys? Whoa, it's like stereo.
Yeah, we got AJ in stereo.
This is awesome.
What's going on?
Hi, AJ.
What's up, guys?
Did you know there were some basketball games yesterday, AJ?
Were you aware? Oh yeah, I was locked in.
You were locked in.
Good.
I was texting you during the WEAC championship game between Ashburg and your guys there at Whitewater.
Yeah. It was fun. I had the game on my phone. I had the Badger game on the TV, and we flipped between the Badger game and the Bucks game, so it was fun.
And where were you? More importantly,
I was at my grandma's birthday party.
Oh, right. I remember you saying that
Oh.
was coming up.
Yeah,
Was
92.
is your grandma a Whitewater fan, AJ?
She was locked in on her birthday. She had a lot. She had a lot of people at her birthday party. So she's 92 today, and we got another party this afternoon. So
Nice.
Another this afternoon.
yep, for all the residents of the
Oh, nice.
place where she lives. So
Nice.
It's the dinosaur dash coming down for a piece of cake.
Wow.
We missed the kind-hearted agent. We haven't had that attitude.
And rounding the turn, here comes Pterodactyl and Stegosaurus. Stegosaurus the first pterodactyl.
Oh, the pterodactyl's he's got a walker problem. Oh no.
You know, if I kick the walker out from that lady over there, I can get more cake. Oh, we're terrible today.
We did have one lone soldier kind of drifted in. We didn't know who he was yesterday for the family.
That would have been so me. That's going to be so me. Every single function at whatever home I wind up at, I'm going straight for the cake, and I'll say, I'm a cousin on the nephew's side.
Was it Bulldog? That's the question.
Might have been.
You could have had a bulldog look. It could have been your uncle.
It could be.
What an insult. That's a Bulldog look.
Hey, I charge for this look, man.
yeah.
All right, AJ, what order are you going to go in? There are a few
I'm
games.
gonna go in the depressing order and then start from
Good.
start with the positive stuff.
Okay.
So we'll start with a Badger game yesterday because that was just ultimately the ending was just so depressing.
It was a crushing defeat.
Crushing defeat, and it had to be Hunter Dickinson too. So it made it even worse. But we'll start with that. I thought they played really well. To be honest, I thought in the overtime they just ran out of gas.
I didn't see AJ. What happened to Chucky Hepburn? I know they said he was out, but they didn't really say why, and I didn't see it till the last few minutes of the game.
I didn't see it till the last few minutes of the game either. I saw my former player Kamari in the game, and I'm like, something must have happened to Chucky. So,
But Kamari played well.
Kamari played well. He had 2 free throws at the end of the game. Dickinson hit a miracle shot that was actually, if you look at the camera, was tipped by Jordan Davis.
Really?
Yeah, it was tipped. It was tipped by Jordan Davis. He regathered and hit the shot. So, what are you gonna do? But we'll go. Yeah, So good.
And no fireworks at the handshake line either.
No. I think Jawan was just happy to escape. Actually, so
The announcers, what I did hear was they were saying it was not, although it was a crushing loss, it isn't the kind of loss that'll necessarily knock them out of consideration for the tournament because they played so well. It just was so close, but too bad.
the fact that they're in consideration for the tournament with a 16-13 record is kind of sad.
That's true. It's true. All right, you're making me feel better. What about they play Purdue? That's the next game at Wisconsin. What's going to happen there, Age?
I don't like their chances against Purdue. My brother's going to the game, so I hope they play well. But I don't like their chances. I don't think they can match up with. I don't know if Crowell can match up with Edey. But they got in the defensive Wisconsin. They got more veteran guards than Purdue does. Purdue's got to start 2 freshman guards, so we'll see what happens.
When is that game?
Thursday,
so it's not till Thursday. Okay, cool. Okay, next up, enough with the depression. On with the good stuff. Let's go.
We got the Bucks game yesterday. Which was 104-101. Drew Holiday took over the game at the end, and they won in regulation, so that's 14 in a row. So I believe they played Tuesday against the Nets.
The coach this morning said a great thing about Holiday. He said, "I love his hands." I thought that was interesting.
He really does have strong hands. He always seemed to be ripping the ball. It looked like he was going to get burned by Booker on that last thing, and then he got his hand in there evidently and poked it away to Brook.
Booker's he's a good player. I wouldn't be surprised if Phoenix, I wouldn't say runs through the West, but And that they got the Bucks got lucky because Kevin didn't play. So,
Well, Suns got lucky because our guy didn't play. Heck was that.
They do. So
Or they're not running through the West.
no, I wouldn't say run.
Here we go.
What the heck?
No, but like they're in a good spot right now. Let's just put it that way. They're in a good spot.
I was reading this morning on The Athletic. They said they quoted Brooke Lopez saying that Drew Holiday is the best two-way player in the league. And Lopez says that's just the defender he is and the player he is. Just absolutely phenomenal.
I agree with that statement.
Best two-way. Well, yeah, it sounds good, but better than Giannis. Wasn't Giannis the defensive player of the year and just like MVP? But I mean, I can't believe how much I love Drew Holiday. I didn't know enough about him before the Bucks got him. I think he's really outstanding.
I think that the big difference this year is they're not playing him on the toughest player every time, right? I think which is great because then he has a little legs for offensive end rather than chasing guys around the court all, which makes him a better offensive threat. And then when it comes crunch time, makes him better on defense. I mean, they were down 10. What did they win? 104, 101?
Yep.
And they were down 96-86.
Whoa, I didn't know that.
Yeah, they were down 10 going, and they just locked down with Holiday and Crowder came in, did a great
Crowder
job.
hit 2 threes from the corner.
Little money changed hands this morning or overnight or over the weekend with the Bucks. Did you guys see?
Mm-mm.
Sale went through from what's his name? Sold his shares.
AJ just told me that.
I know. I'm not thrilled about that.
No.
I don't. Not the fact that I don't like Lazary. I don't. The guy that owns the Bucks now owns the Cleveland Browns, and the Cleveland Browns have not done anything for years. So
Except to sign somebody that
except to sign somebody with a questionable background, but we won't go into that.
Questionable at best.
Yeah.
What about? Okay, well,
was the number right? What did they say he paid? He sold his shares for?
It's a couple billion, I think.
he's a finance guy. Buy low and sell high. He got that right.
Yeah, he got it from Cole for a far lower figure, so it was a good investment. It stands as a good investment.
Well, they said the Bucks. That's what I didn't understand because they bought the Bucks for $550 million, but I thought Lazary only owned a quarter of the.
Something like that.
Yeah, so
that quarter was worth a couple billion. It sounded like.
Well, that's what I said. So he went from he paid about $150 million, and he got $2 billion back on it.
Sounds like Mm-hmm.
Wow. They just said something about the Bucks that their overall value is like worth $2.5 billion.
Oh, definitely.
He played
Played his hand pretty well.
Yes.
But yeah. So we got that Bucks game, and then we got the major news from the WISC this weekend. Oshkosh, Whitewater went to Oshkosh and hung 92 on Oshkosh.
After going to lacrosse and beating them on Friday night.
Yes. And both the men's and women's team are now in the tournament. So that's kind of big for the school.
It's huge.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, they were tough. I watched it. I had it on my phone as well. And they were making some shots. They were driving. They were tough on defense. And I will also say, I don't know if it's always like that in that league, but they were letting those guys play. There weren't any ticky-tack calls going on.
It is pretty physical.
Yeah, that's a physical league. That it really is which is kind of enjoyable to watch, actually.
Right.
Yeah.
The pace of it, they just keep going. It's great. It was really great.
It was,
what kind of calls, Jack, did you say? What kind of calls did you say? Ticky tack? Is that what you said? Yeah. Cool. Yeah. All right. No, I was just curious.
Hey, Jack, quit throwing those sports terms at both.
I like it. That was my gangster name. Ticky tack must have been. I thought you were talking to me.
You thought you were saying TikTok. He was wondering.
Yeah,
exactly. Yeah. All of a sudden, Jack became cool.
TikTok. Hey, Mr. TikTok. AJ, what about Marquette?
Marquette, they want to share the Big East. They won by 6 on Saturday night. So they got to share at least. They win one game this week against Butler or St. John's, and they win the Big East outright. So
they it's their first share of that conference title since 2013. 10 years. Can you believe that?
That's unbelievable. I guess this was the balance of power in the Big East, kind of.
Yeah. Well, it's interesting you say that because when Marquette shared it, they shared it with Georgetown, who's terrible now, and eventual national champion at the time, Louisville, who also has had some tough times since then.
Who's even not in the league anymore. So.
Yeah. So, excellent. Great. Except for the Badgers thing, and it wasn't like I didn't expect him to come that close to Michigan myself.
No.
I'm surprised it was close. All right, what else do you have?
Let's see what else we got. Let's see.
Depression on the Homestead girls, number
girls,
2 seed in their region.
2 seed in their sectional loss Saturday night.
Oh,
ouch.
At home too, which is at home too.
Yeah.
Which is,
what's
our sectional this week is us, Hartford, Kimberly, and Germantown.
Is that? Do you have to tell me? I don't know. Obviously, they're all advancing. They're all good teams. It sounds like they must be.
So we would play the winner of. We play Hartford on Friday,
Mm-hmm.
and then the winner of those 2 games plays. If Germantown wins, Germantown comes to Homestead. If the higher seed gets the home games.
Sure.
So
Okay.
we're the 4 seed, and then it's the 5 and the 5, the 12, and the 13.
So if you win, you get the second home
If we
game.
win, we'll get a second home game.
But Hartford's taking them tough twice.
Hartford's
AJ's a
taking
little
I'm a
nervous.
little nervous.
We got to convert those nerves into nerves of steel. Power through.
Yeah, I'm a little nervous because we played.
No.
They're believe it or not, they're the only Division I team that's in our conference other than us. So.
Well, you want Tiki Tack to go over there and cut some brake lines or something?
Nah, we don't go to extremes now.
Okay.
All right. So on
I'm always ready.
a week from today, AJ, is the 6th of March.
Yes.
What will Homestead still be alive on the 6th of March? Just with your best prediction.
Yes. We will.
Excellent. Okay.
Preparing for the pier if I had to play my cards right. But yeah.
Excellent.
Okay.
Fantastic.
Sounds good. I got a couple. Also, Cedarburg girls won a regional or something. I saw a quick blurb about that. I don't know.
Yeah, they did.
For them. So congratulations to them. Damian Lillard. Did you hear about this one last night, AJ?
What he did? What astronomical number did he throw up now?
Just a career high 71 points.
Oh jeez.
Yeah.
On how many shots?
He was 22 of 38 from the floor, including 22 from 3-point range. His stat line was 71 points, 6 rebounds, and 6 assists.
Well, he still got 6 assists in there, which is amazing.
Yeah, they beat Houston, which is a pretty poor team. Also, last night, Jokic.
Yep.
How do you say that? What he had.
Another trip down.
Yeah, listen to his night: 40 points, 17 rebounds, and 10 assists.
Oh wow!
They beat the Clippers 134-124 in OT. There were some crazy shots this weekend going in from half court and everything on whatever league it was, NBA and college. In fact, Bullock, do you have that video?
I'm no segue master, but it sounds like you are. Are we running that video now? Okay.
And then there's this thing. They had a contest. This is in, I believe, is it North Dakota?
That's in the Dakotas there. Yeah.
Dakotas. This is a little kid. Watch this video.
Hang tight. Oh,
it was a basketball contest during a game, like during the intermission.
Away we go.
He had to make all these shots in like 22 seconds. So first he has to make a layup. Then he has to make a free throw. Then he has to make a 3. Now he has to make a half quarter to win $10,000.
Wow. It was wearing a high school game too.
$10,000 for all the gold.
He's
Oh
like,
my gosh.
he's like a sixth grader or so, something in that range.
That's insanity.
The kid running around thinking, I'm rich.
However, the government will get $6,000 of that $10,000. However, so
Right.
I'm sorry.
That's awesome. That's amazing. That's amazing.
Very, very cool. It was all he had to make all those shots in 25 seconds or something like that. That's why he was running around. It's just crazy.
I mean, it's crazy. It was nothing but net for all of them.
Yeah.
I mean, that's crazy. But there's not a lot to do in North Dakota.
The fact that he had the strength to get it there in the half court shot was
Well,
Right.
you see, he had to pitch it. He had to do almost a, he was on the mound there for that one. So very interesting. Speaking of on the mound, Brewers dropped a couple this weekend, didn't they, in spring?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
They won against the Dodgers on Friday.
Yeah, their opener they won.
Yeah.
But
They're probably not going to win another game this year.
you sound like all the commenters on every Brewers board that I read, because I read all the comments because there's nothing to do in Saukville.
Oh, God.
It's amazing that we are all in a state of depression and it's February.
When it's this rainy, no one's going to win anything. It's gray. It's all
Believe
over.
You got this best sports state in the country, and you're depressed over the Brewers.
Boy, are we fickle.
Yeah, that's Wisconsin sports fans.
Oh, boy.
Well, that's a Badgers coach.
Yeah.
So, all right. Well,
All right.
it was a pretty damn good weekend, and we're off to a good start.
We're up to date.
Yep, up to date. We have Mr. Positivity, the agent, with us, and he got his barbs in, a couple shots as usual, which we enjoy. So
We
gotta
live
love
for him.
that.
We live for him. Come by anytime, Doug. You're always welcome.
And all the big shots. The biggest shot I saw over the weekend was the Iowa women's basketball taking down number 2 Indiana. What's her name?
Caitlin Clark.
Caitlin Clark gets a 3-pointer at the buzzer to take down Indiana. That was the last highlight of the weekend. She came, circled around, grabbed it, hit a little fadeaway. I know there were some other big shots.
By the way, Jack, I don't know if you hit a state of depression on Saturday. Did you watch the 13-point Iowa comeback with a minute and a half left?
I saw that, and did you see that prick coach? He he was in a stare down with the ref before the game. Did you see that?
No.
You gotta check that out. I don't know what was going on. I didn't have the sound on, but they showed him like standing about 10 feet away from the referee and just staring at each other. I'm like
Lee Van Cleef in The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly.
he's giving Irish a bad name, for God's sakes.
Oh,
Fantastic. That's why I look at you right before the show, so it's good. You're used to that. Anyway.
he's something else.
Yeah.
All right. Hey, we got like an entire hockey team in our green room right now, so we gotta move on because I'm not taking these people on.
Yeah, you gotta watch. We're talking to Women's Hockey League founders and people are making it work. So it's going to be a good one.
I expect Jack to get checked at some point in the next half hour. So so stay tuned, folks.
Check. All right, boys. Good to see you.
They're gone. Wow. All right. Don't let the door hit you on the way out, guys.
All the agents in the room. That's it.
That's right. When it's done, it's done.
We're not paid for this extra minute. We're
He's
out.
paid up to 8:34 and 12 seconds. Fantastic. Well, Jack, I'm just going to open the floodgates and let the team in, and we'll find out. I don't know how much StreamYard can handle here when it comes to inbound people. So here's a 1, here's a 2, here's a 3. Good morning, everybody.
We were good with 1 and 2. I think we overdid on the 3, but
I told you he's going to get checked in the next.
Oh yes, he's getting checked.
I'm going to have so much fun.
Okay. Well, I have not met Alyssa and Sue, so I'll leave it to Butta. You're going to do the introductions and kind of give us some background here.
Sure. I'd be happy to. Alyssa is the queen of owls. She is the person, she's the instigator. She started it all. And we are all so grateful that she decided to take that chance and do it. Suze is our person who runs our Try Hockey. And is Margot signed up yet, Jack?
I asked her this week and she goes, so no.
No, she's not.
I think that is a no.
I think she did it halfway, and I wonder where she got that from.
I think
this is going to be fun.
I'm
I'm
having a
excited.
definitely my ex-wife.
Hey, I tell you what.
I did. I asked her about it. She's like, she gets that look on her face when she freezes up. I said, "You promised, buddy, you were going to do it. You have to get in there." So she's going to do it. When's the cut? Well, finish up, and I'll have questions for you. Keep going.
Well,
Oh, stop now.
Alyssa and Sue's. So now Alyssa can maybe talk about the background of the owls.
Yes.
And I thought you were running this show.
It runs itself. I think Alyssa's running it now. Have at it, Alyssa.
Hey, so thanks for having me today. I don't want to take full credit for starting OWL. There were so many people that helped me along the way. There's some really great ladies out there who've been skating for a really long time. I think I just came along at the right time. Hockey for women and just females in general is booming. It is a sport that we have not been a part of for a really long time. And now that people see other women and doing it, they're like, hey, I can do it too. So my story is that my husband played and my two daughters play. And they were having so much fun out there. And I was like, if you can't beat them, join them. And decided to ask a friend of mine if she would take me out on the ice. And I did it one time. I was scared to death, but had so much fun that I was like, more people need to do this. And so I just started asking people around me. I'm like, come try it. It's super fun. Let's do it. And it was like, it's like Groupon right now. So many people get to try so many different things. And I don't know. Again, I think it was timing and just the way everybody is in their life right now, looking for something to do and wanting to be a part of something that's not home and work. So, yeah.
Well, I'll tell you, I want to join you guys, but I'd have to be like Mrs. Doubtfire. I'd be hello, and then I wouldn't work.
I tried to get in your Facebook group, and I got shit canned. They wouldn't let me.
It was personal.
As always.
But I put your name as a reference. It's all it took. I think that was it. And she said, "That's it." But I think you're a very inclusive group. So why don't you take over? What do you have to add to this mayhem here?
Suze.
I'm sorry, who'd you throw that to? Me? Sorry.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, building on Alyssa's excitement, we realized that there were a lot of women out there who really needed to try this sport. So we had to make an accommodation for that. We had to figure out a way to invite women out to give it a try that's kind of low impact to their life. Do I think we started with 8-week sessions. And now we've got a 6-week session coming up. So it's not a huge commitment for women, but it attracts a lot of people who are, willing to try something completely new. So we've started with, I think, and Alyssa, you could back me up on this. I think our first year we had about 15 or 16 women try. Somewhere around there. And then we kind of got up into the 20s. And then last year we had 44 women decide to try hockey for the very first time. And many of these women had not even skated before. They had never put on gear. They may have watched a hockey game or two. They may have, spouses or children in the game already. So that was their only kind of experience with hockey, and they just tried to, they decided to give it a try, which was fantastic. This year we have almost 20 women signed up at this point. We're still waiting on Margot. She could be the 20th.
All right, she will be.
And our sessions are starting on April 21st and go through May 26th. They're at the Ozaki Ice Center. The sessions are 7 o'clock to 8 p.m., just an hour. Super affordable, $50 for all 6 sessions. It's hard to pass up. We even provide gear for you. If you don't have gear, it could be incredibly expensive to go out and buy a whole kit. But we have that gear here, and we can provide it to women who want to give it a try. I can guarantee you a lot of the women who try hockey with us in the Owls, they stick with us and they stick with hockey. They get out there and they realize this is an incredibly fun sport. And this group, and Chris and Alyssa can back me up on that, this group is amazing. The most amazing, supportive, wonderful group ever of women to be involved with and support each other. So
Well,
I invite women to come and give it a try.
You remove barriers and also intimidation barriers. Like you don't have to know how to skate to start. You don't have to have the equipment. And isn't there no checking in the league too? Isn't that right?
No checking.
No checking.
So
and no jerks.
No.
yeah, no jerks.
And no
You're
jerks.
taking out the best parts of hockey.
Oh, gosh.
Checking and jerks.
Still checking, it's just not on purpose.
It's always good to check jerks. I mean, it's just...
You check both of those boxes for them, Bulldogs. You've done that. So there isn't any. And my daughter Margot, we've talked about her, and she's very Butter-noser. She's shy at first, but then she's just once she gets past that. But that first thing is always that first step is the toughest one. And Sue, you were saying it's 7 to 8. Is it always on Friday nights? Is that right?
Yes, historically speaking, we've always been on Friday nights, both the league and the tri-hockey sessions. Yeah,
that's a great.
Lots of other opportunities for women to play though at Ozaki. We have Sunday morning women drop-ins. So it's women only, and that time changes. So I would recommend anybody take a look at the Oz website to make sure that that time is the right time slot. It's usually really early in the morning during the regular season, and I think around 7 or 8 o'clock, Alyssa, during the summer.
Yeah, it typically moves a little bit later. It's nice. You get your morning workout in and you're there with all your friends and you're groggy and have your coffee in the morning and you come off and you're fired up for your Sunday. So it ends up actually being pretty great. I don't know. I like my coffee in the morning and relaxing, but this works too.
Alyssa, you want to talk about Lady Hawks too?
So that's Tuesday and Friday mornings. It's only during hockey season. I think it's ending in March. That's the original women that helped me learn how to skate, a lot of them. But then we have a bunch of the people who did try hockey who can't make it on Friday nights and can make it at 9:30 on Tuesday or Friday. And it's a great group of women. It's, they're the people who basically, I think, elevated my game and taught me how to play. So,
you guys do anything competitively at all? Like, cut the group in half and go towards the end, or is it just mostly drills early on in the beginning?
So, we're only talking. It's scrimmage, Sunday mornings and Tuesday and Fridays, and then Friday nights is our league. So it's a true game. We're all out there trying our hardest. There's a lot of people falling down, but big smiles and that's our competition. We do go out and play. We played in Fond du Lac. I was just in Florida playing down there for fun. We do a ton of different things. So yeah, we try to get on that ice whenever we can.
Very cool.
And the Admirals games too, right, Alyssa?
Oh yeah, we went down to the ads and skated on the ads ice, and then
cool.
There were I think 50 of us in the stands all together, hooting it up.
Very nice. What you mentioned workout. What kind of workout would you say this is? Is it aerobic and what?
It's
Cardio.
Very aerobic. Yeah, and you don't even know you're working out. That's the best part because you're having so much fun.
That's my kind.
I know, that's my kind too.
Don't forget, in April we have our Hootenanny.
Oh yeah, Chris, you talk about that.
That's 2 days of fun. It is we bring in another outside teams as well, and we have, what do we play for 20 minutes? We have 6 games over Friday and Saturday. It's a round robin style. Yeah. There are 7 or 8 teams. I can't remember right now. So you end up playing 7 games, mini games. You're exhausted by the end. There's a Saturday night party.
where everything's a party with Owl. That's the other thing you need to know. Like Sunday mornings, there's a lot of mimosas.
I would say I suspect adult beverages might be involved at some point here.
That's why Margot will fit in very well because Margot loves bubbles, and we are the Bubbles League. They call them the guys' league, the beer leagues. We're the Bubbles.
Oh, totally. And that's all because of you, Chris.
Yeah, no kidding.
You made that happen.
Are there not restrictions on this sort of thing?
We don't talk about that. Just moving on. There's a very nice locker room at Ozaki. I don't know if you've seen it. The Lakeshore Lightning has a really snazzy locker room. Yeah. And we're a very competitive group. So before Christmas, we do a charity. We bring in things for the women's shelter. And the team who brought in the most gets to have the locker during the hootenanny.
Nice.
I wonder which team that was that won.
I don't know. It was going so well. We had about 10 minutes of peace before Buddha started getting warmed up and going in. So I think Sue and Alyssa have to be commended not only for going, but for keeping her under control for 10 minutes, which is just like an all-time record for her. So whatever you guys have on her, whatever photos, whatever recordings, whatever you have to keep her in line, keep doing it. It's wonderful. I've never liked her so much as I have this.
I don't know, Jack. What happens an owl stays an owl.
Yeah, that's right.
Well, those days are over because you got us involved now, and we'll air out every bit of owl dirty laundry we can.
How does somebody find out more about the owls? Where would they go? How do they contact you? Please let us know.
The Ozaki Ice Center has a webpage, and you go to hockey and then women's hockey, and all of our opportunities are listed there and all the signups.
Okay.
So,
you can also email I'll try hockey, OWHL tryhockey @gmail.com.
Cool. Excellent.
And we'll send you more information about try hockey specifically or any other opportunities that we have to get you on the ice.
Nice.
Okay. Are there any age restrictions for the owls?
Obviously not.
18 and older. That's it.
18 and older. I wasn't talking about your end of the spectrum, but I was wondering if they had to.
I'm not the oldest.
Nope, he's not.
Yeah, and but I will say, no matter what the age is, I've gone to a few of your games, and I remember Butta saying they had a jerk on that team. She's not allowed to play anymore. I mean, you guys self-police really well as far as making sure everybody's having fun and just.
Yeah.
So very cool. Well, there's the Owl Facebook page.
There we go.
Yeah.
I was a little slow on the draw there. Sorry. Should have had that up before, but very cool. This is great. I mean, you guys are fun. This is we need to have a representative from your league on regularly to give us updates because we're invested now.
We should do one of these on Friday night at like 9:00, and you'll see how fun it really gets.
Yeah.
We can tape a segment. We won't be live then, but Sue and Alyssa.
Yeah, we could. Yeah, totally. Yep.
Are welcome.
You could live stream from the rink. I think it would be a lot of fun.
What do you think, Bulldog? We can make that work.
I feel like it'd be a ratings bonanza, and I couldn't handle all that popularity. I abhor success in all its forms.
Abhor.
Huge.
Oh man,
I love this. This is great.
Yeah. Very cool. All right. What else? Is there anything that we haven't talked about or asked you about the league and getting involved? What else you got?
So I think one of the biggest things that we haven't talked about is the community of Owl. And Chris kind of touched on the charity drive that we did. Hockey brings us together. Without hockey, there would obviously not be Owl. But there are so many other things outside of hockey that we do together. I just saw on our private Facebook page that there's a group going camping. And, we're just constantly getting together and having a good time. But the other thing that's really neat is the support that we have for one another. This group, so I don't know if Chris told you, I had breast cancer in 2019. I'm going to get it all worked up. I'm sorry. And this group, they just rally behind you. I mean, I had the where everybody brings in a meal, and they sent out the sign up. It was full within like 10 minutes. My closest friends and family are like, I didn't even get to sign up, Alyssa. So
I had a noodle kugel just sitting here. I
Yeah.
had a casserole. I was like,
so there was that, and then they also got together and did this huge walk for me, and they all came in pink and pink tutus and like huge like white owl jerseys with pink logos, and it's like just the community is amazing. We just recently also had somebody who ended up in the hospital in like a total freak accident, and we did a huge drive for her where we called it a pop-up thrift shop, and everyone brought in their gently used items, and we sold all of our stuff to one another. I walked away with Chris's vacuum. Thank you, Chris. Oh no,
Chris, I see some dust.
wait. Suze's vacuum.
My
I
vacuum.
stole it. From
I wanted
Chris.
it.
I see a lot of dust bunnies back there. You might want to go.
I know. I'm getting right to it.
Borrow it or something.
Compete for household items too.
Yeah. So I mean, like, just we have each other's backs, not just on the ice. We have each other's backs 100%. We sent this same woman, we all brought in cards. And I think she probably ended up with like 30 or 40 cards, just get well cards. We support one another and love one another and take care of one another. And you can participate as much or as little as you want. You can just come and skate and enjoy the skating. But there's so much more that you can do with this group. And they all become like your family. It's pretty neat. Pretty neat group.
Yep.
Okay, I'm an instant owl head. I think you guys are amazing. This is great.
Well, we've been trying to get a fan group together called the Hooters. I don't know. Giving us the job, but I think you should do it. Start the Hooters. We'd love to see people in the stands.
We've been trying to start that for the last 10 years, well, even before we knew you guys. That's a whole other thing. Oh my goodness. That's great. No, please come back often. You're all wonderful and add an absolute spark to the show. That's great.
Hold it. When is the cutoff for the April deal coming up? What's it?
No cutoff at this point.
Okay.
We have a lot of slots available.
Okay.
We will get to the point where we have, too many women involved. I mean, I hate to say too many. It's just that we only have one sheet of ice. So we want to make it a good experience for everybody. We don't want to overwhelm people. So as soon as we get to a certain number of folks, we'll probably cut that off and then hold those women for another session coming up, as soon as we can.
Okay.
And I just messaged Margot.
Oh.
You can run, but you can't hide.
Not from Chris. You cannot hide from Chris.
You little shit. I just but, yeah.
Fantastic.
Yes, fantastic. Well, thank you very much for joining us on a Monday morning. It's
much appreciated. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Thanks for
having us.
This was fun.
That is great. They are the Owls, the Ozaki Women's Hockey League. And
we want you to come back during when the April's on, you can kind of give us a progress report of what's going on during the thing, during that 6 week thing. Or when's the Hootenanny? When is that coming up?
April 14th and 15th.
Okay. Well, let's do it. Let's get together again before that. So we can kind of get some people in this thing. Get the Hooters Club going, for God's sake.
There you go. And for that, there'll be plenty of jerks and plenty of checking. I promise you.
That's right. all in the stands.
Absolutely. Thanks, guys. So nice to see you. Take care. All right. Bye-bye. Nice to meet you all.
Yeah.
Fantastic. The Owls and the Hootenanny coming up in April and lots of stuff. Oh my gosh.
The 6 week learn to play. It's just great. You can learn. You don't have to have equipment. Nothing's stopping you. Nothing is stopping you.
What a cool group. Oh my gosh. That's
very
great. That was a lot of fun.
And let's talk about a form and fitness thread there. I met Butta through boot camps at Form and Fitness. We were
right on. Okay.
Met together. That's how she and I met years ago. Dr. Ben. No, he taught one class, but not that. Anyway, that's how I met Chris. Yeah. She's wonderful. And if you have questions, you can contact her or Sue or Alyssa or just the group is I've friends of mine and I have gone to a few of their games, to Chris's games, and they
Oh,
are
have you? Oh, cool.
oh yeah, they're fun. They're fun to go to, and you'll see
I'd broadcast those things. That'd be a blast.
in the stands. You see kids running around. You know, it's just a family time, and it's just great. And the women on the ice have a lot of fun. I always understood that hockey is a very, very you can get a great workout.
Well, it's very physical. I mean, even if you're not smashing into each other, I mean, you're still. I mean, I can't imagine there's any muscle you're not using.
Right.
You know, I mean, so
right. So Hearts of Gold. I give Butta a lot of shit, but she's a wonderful person. And I'm sure that Alyssa and Sue are as well. They just kind of warmed up the set, didn't they? I mean,
that was great. No, that made for a fantastic Monday. I mean, this was a miserable Monday about an hour ago, and now I'm I'll have a spring in the step
between the agents and.
Well, I don't know if that helped, but
he brought us back a little. We didn't want to get too giddy.
Yes, we have to be careful around the tiki tac, tiki tac bikini.
Tiki tac. You never heard tiki tac, huh? You said abhor during that segment.
I did.
And give me shit about tiki tac. I think. All right, now you and I talked yesterday. Yep. There's a chance that we may not be on tomorrow, correct? We'll
know. Yeah, we'll know by. I would say we're more likely to be on tomorrow than Wednesday, if I had to prognosticate.
All right, so let's just say if there will be a show of some kind on because you're excellent at plugging in greatest hits.
I'm getting better at the reruns. Yes, I don't always nail it, but as long as I get them on, as long as I get them programmed by 11:59 tonight or the night before, we're in good shape. So. Yeah. So maybe you all can remind me.
Russell, don't just relax. You get your fix in. I know that you'll be able to see it. Jackie, she's wonderful. She's out there watching. Jackie, she would love to go, even if she didn't. She could join the Owls, or she could go watch. It is a fun atmosphere to go. It really is.
Absolutely. Well, the thing that would stymie me for any hockey thing would be the ice skating element. I've never ever mastered that.
They teach you. They'll teach you.
I feel like I'm unteachable. That one. I have strange Jewish ankles, Jack.
Okay.
So, it's true. It's all true.
Strange, yes. Jewish, yes. Ankles.
I was gonna write the definitive book on famous Jewish hockey legends and decided, and then all I had was a pamphlet when I was done. So let's just say it's not a lot as far as I can tell. But maybe prove me wrong. Maybe there's a lot of Jewish hockey legends.
I think Joey Bishop was on a Lord Stanley Cup winning team before he did the Johnny Carson circuit, and Shecky Green, I think, too, was his teammate. They were linemen. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Wow. Jackie Mason was on the other team. A puck over here. A puck over here.
If you didn't already have Bulldog, Shecky would be a good backup nickname for you.
I would be honored, sir. I would be honored. All right, everybody, 8:59. Let's all get our day underway and go.
So we should be back with Lisa Curtis tomorrow. Sounds like, and hang in there, everybody. Getting waterlogged today, but I think this is it. I mean, the whole country's getting this storm.
Oh, it's purple across. It's a big blob of purple just hovering over the United States of America right now.
Yeah, it's just our turn right now.
Yep.
So.
Yep, absolutely. It can only get better. Right. All right. Back tomorrow, hopefully. Take care, everybody.
Get with it.